What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of high school basketball here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, as we have got a non-region matchup for you this afternoon between the Crusaders from New Creation Christian Academy out of McDonough, Georgia in the GAPPS, taking on the Calvary Christian Knights. We have got just an exciting non-region game as Calvary got a huge region game last night. Taking a look at the standings here, they were able to get the victory over Strong Rock, 70-45, led by Dylan Hostins, 18 points. TJ Benson chipped in with 17, and Liam Holcutt with 14. Coach Jonathan Gordon has got his full team today. We are excited about this matchup. Calvary does come in 5-8. But they are 1-0 in region play. And they will be taking on a team from the GAPPS that won the GAPPS State Championship back in 2021. They've got 2 championships under their belt. And they are led by their head coach, John Estes. We are moments away from tip-off here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's the Crusaders and the Knights coming your way. As Dylan Hostin is going to be tipping it off for Calvary, along with Luke Pierce. And Calvary wins the tip. And Dylan Hostin is going to take it. Over to Tyler Freeman. Josh Jackson, it's your starting 5. Sebastian Hurd, the 8th grader, also in there. Liam Anderson back from injury. And there's Josh Jackson with 2 points. Calvary up 2-0. Noah Kelly back over to Baldwin. Back to Kelly. Little double team. There's a long 3-pointer off the front of the arc by Caleb Estes, the coach's son for New Creation. Here comes Dylan Hostin. Hostin driving the paint. Goes up. Gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. Dylan Hostin, who averages a little over 14 points a game. It's got, just looking at he averages 14.6 points a game. And he's only played in 5 games, but when he is healthy, he is just an outstanding all-around player, one of the top rebounders, blocks, steals, pretty much leads in those categories, and he quickly makes it 6-0. It's great to see him back on the court. And they definitely needed him in that win over Strong Rock, as that is missed by Matt Wood. Here comes Luke Pierce putting up a shot, and Pierce is going to go to the line for 2 for New Creation, a team out of the GAPPS, which they lost in the quarterfinals last season in the GAPPS championship, as that is going to be Pierce with his first foul shot. And he misses the second. Hostin over to Hurd. Sebastian Hurd, the 8th grader, drives. 8-1 is your score. That's a miss by Wood, and Dylan Hostin rips down that rebound. Here comes Hurd. Over to Hostin. Looks like Coach Gordon is giving TJ Benson a little breather. He's not in the starting lineup, but there's a 3 by Tyler Freeman. And it's stolen by Liam Anderson. Here comes Calvary. That's going to be an offensive foul on the Knights. 11-1, just coming out strong out the gate. And when you're playing on a back-to-back, especially coming back from a trip up to Locust Grove, playing a region game. You got to turn around and play a Saturday afternoon game. You want to try to utilize your bench, and that's what Coach Gordon is doing. Nice shot by Matt Wood. Hurd. Baseline jumper. Rattles in. Sebastian Hurd with 4 points. Calvary, everything's hitting. Oh, almost a block by Hurd, but a good job by Pierce cleaning up the glass. And Calvary up 13-5. Here comes Dylan Hostin. Over to Tyler Freeman. Back to Hostin. Being guarded by Wood. Looking for the screen. Over to Jackson. Freeman. Back over to Hurd. Here's Sebastian Hurd. Back to Jackson. Back to Freeman, top of the key. Here comes Hostin. Hostin, fadeaway jumper. Got it. Oh, he's got a sweet jumper. 15-5 is your score. Dylan Hostin is your leading scorer with 6 points. Oh, nice pass to Pierce, but he misses a point-blank range layup, and Darnell Hamilton comes up with a rebound. Over to Hurd. Normally, 2 starters that Coach Gordon plays, TJ Benson and Liam Holcutt, not in the starting lineup, as there's a pull-up jumper by Tyler Freeman, misses, but nice rebound by Darnell Hamilton, and he puts it off the glass and in. And you know, in that game against Deerfield Windsor when Liam Holcutt got into foul trouble, Darnell Hamilton came out and had a great game, and that was a tough loss, but they were hot out the gate against an undefeated Deerfield Windsor team. New creation with it. Over to Estes. Estes, top of the key, being guarded by Hostin, inside to Pierce. Jumper. Front of the iron, no good. And a nice save by Noah Kelly, which is going to go out of bounds. Oh, and that's stolen by Hurd. Here comes Sebastian Hurd, and good. And it is now 19-5. And Wood traveled. 3:23 left to go here in the first. Calvary Christian off to a hot start, and this is coming off of a win last night. Had a short turnaround to play an afternoon game. Over to Freeman. Tyler Freeman. Back over to Manny Shepard, and that shot is good by Sebastian Hurd. He's got 8 points. Wood. Long pass over to Baldwin. Swinging it around. Wood. Nice pass inside to Pierce. And we got a timeout on the floor. It is 21-7, Calvary Christian on top. New Creation Christian Academy, a team out of McDonough, Georgia, that plays in the GAPPS. Of course, this is Calvary's first year in the GIAA. They played in the GAPPS last year, lost to the Hills in the playoffs. New Creation lost to Fidelis Christian in the quarterfinals. Sebastian Hurd, who's got 8 points. Over to Freeman. Back over to Shepard. Shepard. Hurd. Jumper. That is short. It's going to be rebounded by Kelly. And Kelly is fouled. Going to the line is going to be Noah Kelly. And he makes the first. Calvary's got a big region game on Tuesday at the Land, taking on the undefeated Pacelli Vikings. Pacelli got a big win over Dothan yesterday afternoon. Nice pass to Josh Jackson, but he missed it, but he got his own rebound. Good recovery by Jackson. Shepard. Freeman, they're just going to throw it around. Hurd. Back over to Shepard. Little pump fake. 10 on the shot clock. Tyler Freeman's just going to let one fly and hits it. What an NBA range three by Tyler Freeman. There's a shot, and that is off the mark, but a good rebound by Keldon Flournoy. Back over to Hurd. Hurd. Freeman. He's open. Oh, he thought about shooting it. Now Shepard. Back over to Hurd. Sebastian Hurd, the 8th grader. Missed a layup. That pass got stolen. Here comes Tyler Freeman. Freeman over to Shepard. Yeah, good defense by Flournoy. Nice pass, Jackson, and we're going to get an offensive foul. And checking into the game for Calvary is Abe Evangelista. It is 24-8. 41 seconds left to go here in the first. Three-pointer by Caleb Estes is no good. That's rebounded by Evangelista. And here comes Sebastian Hurd trying to go one-on-one. Good. Sebastian Hurd with 10 points. He's in double figures. Got 20 seconds left to go here in the first. Good defense by Hurd. A nice pass inside to Flournoy, and that's going to go back to Calvary with 14 seconds left here in the first. Right over to Jackson. Josh Jackson. Back out. Freeman. Drives. Offensive foul with 3 seconds left to go here in the first. Two, one, and that is how the first half ends as Calvary Christian leads New Creation Christian 26-8 as this basketball game brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Gordy Eye Care, CVCC, Zaxby's, Masterwall Incorporated, and Pepsi. We'll be back after this on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hi, my name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible to be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy, and Gordy Eye Care for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Calvary ended up getting a steal on an inbounds play, and they're now up by 20. That was Liam Holcutt. Shawdale Irvin checking into the game for the first time. Holcutt, nice save. Irvin, three-pointer. Front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Holcutt. Holcutt, a little putback and makes it 30-8. Holcutt had 14 points against Strong Rock last night. Back over to Wood. Wood, mid-range jumper, and that rattles in. Back to a 20-point lead for Calvary. Shepard fires a three and hits. Manny Shepard makes it 33-10. Noah Carey driving the lane has been Baldwin, and we're going to get a foul. Got Josh Jackson checking back into the game. So we got two more starters that have come in off the bench. Little inbounds play, and that's going to be a foul on Holcutt. And going to the line will be Ben Baldwin. So the Crusaders from New Creation Christian Academy out of McDonough, Georgia. As Baldwin misses the first, and they won the GAPPS championship back in 2021 and 2013, led by their head coach, John Estes. As Baldwin makes one of two. Irvin over to Shepard. Shepard passes it to Hurd. Corner three. Holcutt rattles in and out. That's going to be rebounded by Carey. And a good shot by Ben Baldwin getting the transition bucket. Here's Jackson. Up the glass and in. Count the bucket. Josh Jackson's going to go to the line for the three-point play. And he missed. 35-13, Calvary on top. Nice pass to Pierce. Pierce gets his own rebound. No good, rebounded by Holcutt. Shepard pushing it. Hurd saves it. It's going to go out of bounds, but right to Calvary. As that was last touched by New Creation. As Luke Pierce tried to save it. Holcutt's going to take it underneath the basket. Bounce pass to Irvin. Irvin, Shepard, top of the key. Inside of the post to Holcutt. Little spin move. Shawdell Irvin back inside to Holcutt. Holcutt off the glass and in. He's a hard man to stop in that post. And that's up and good by Pierce. Pierce is having a good game so far with 8 points. Here's Hurd. Swinging it around. Shepard for three. No good. What a rebound by Josh Jackson. Pass to Hurd. Hurd misses a layup, and here comes New Creation. Pierce, nice pass to Baldwin, but Pierce comes up with it and gets fouled. Baldwin missed an easy layup, but there was Luke Pierce. Right place, right time, and Coach Gordon wastes no time. He's going to bring a brand new starting five in at the next dead ball. This is the same strategy we saw Coach Allen do in the Spencer game last night. Just a brand new starting five. We've got Abe Evangelista, Nate Stokes, Dylan Hostin checks back into the game, Justice Latta, and Darnell Hamilton. As he missed both, Evangelista is going to pull down that rebound. And here comes Dylan Hostin. Hostin over to Stokes. Stokes driving the lane, passes it to Hamilton. Hostin swings it over That is no good by Latta, but there's Evangelisa, and he misses. And then good job by Darnell Hamilton to try to get the jump ball. Nice to see one of the longtime officials, James Brown, in this game. He does GHSA as well and GIAA. Know him very well. I told him the next time that I was doing a game he was officiating, I'd give him a shout-out. Hostin over to Latta. Back to Hostin. Being guarded by Baldwin. Hostin. And he draws the foul. Well, that's going to be an offensive foul on Dylan Hostin. Hostin was a leading scorer last night against Strong Rock in a 70-45 victory, a convincing win over a region opponent that came in with a 9-3 record. I mean, every region game is going to be tough this year, especially with Brookstone, Pacelli, Westfield School. Carey. Back over to Kelly. Carey trying to save it, and he does. Estes comes up with it, and it goes back to Calvary. (37-15), the Calvary Christian Knights on top. We have got a timeout. We'll go ahead and take one, too. Actually, it's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here. Here's a look at the standings in the GIAA 4A, 3A District 5. Pacelli undefeated. Strong Rock 9-4 after losing last night to Calvary. Brookstone's on the road taking on Lamar County today. Westfield School is 5-6, and then Calvary 5-8. They have got a big region game on Tuesday against the Pacelli Vikings, who are undefeated, the defending GIAA champions. That was a nice play on the inbounds, but Calvary was able to get it. Irvin missed. Hamilton over to Latta. Three-pointer. Hokut back of the iron, no good. It's going to stay right here with the Knights. The Hokut. Swings over to Latta. Latta missed. It's going to go back to the Crusaders of New Creation, who went 17-11 last year. They are 7-6 on the season this year. Calvary playing some of these teams in the GAPPS. Estes. Of course, the defending champions in the GAPPS is Creekside Christian. As Estes, three, missed, and it's going to be rebounded by Tyler Freeman. And he got it stolen. Estes up and fouled. And Caleb Estes, I'm guessing this is the coach's son. Caleb Estes is going to go to the line for two. And he makes the first. So New Creation Christian Academy out of McDonough, Georgia, which is in Henry County. It is a suburb down in South Atlanta. Probably one of the most famous athletes to ever come out of McDonough was Jason Hayward. But he played at Henry County, which is no longer a school. It's now McDonough. There's Holka. Three is good. It's now 40-17 and a steal by Irvin. Here comes the former Shaw Raider, Shawdale Irvin, no good. And Hokut cleaning up the glass and puts it in. New Creation trying to go fast. Pierce lost it. Shepard with the steal. Here comes Shepard. Estes, good. Holcutt in the corner. Shepard, now Holcutt. Holcutt just fighting his way in the paint. Misses. There's another three-pointer by Estes is good. And New Creation now trails by 20. Shepard now with the ball. Manny Shepard looking for the screen. Irvin thought about the three, driving the baseline. He's got an open lane, but he misses it. Good offensive rebound by Darnell Hamilton. Stokes with a shot and misses. Both teammates on the gridiron. That shot is no good by Kelly, and that's going to be ripped down by Liam Holcutt. Here comes Stokes. Irvin. Back to Holcutt. And he misses the three, and that's going to be rebound by Baldwin. New Creation just trying to reset it. Baldwin. Carry with it. There's a mid-range jumper missed by Luke Pierce, and it's going to be rebounded by Calvary. Stokes, that far wing back to Shepard. Irvin thought about the three. Holcutt, he can shoot that if he wants. Shepard for three, and he shoots it and gets it. As Manny Shepard makes it 45-22. The shots are falling here. As that shot is off the mark. Over to Shepard. 30 seconds. Irvin, good. Count the bucket. He's going to the line for the three-point play. No, he's not. Wait a second. Hold up. Got to wait for the scoreboard. There we go. The scoreboard tells all. As Sebastian Hurd gets ready to check into the game for Calvary, he is known for that incredible middle school championship that we called on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, where he was just a dual-threat quarterback that was completely dominating the game. And looking forward to seeing him on the gridiron for Coach Brunson in the fall. Just an outstanding athlete. Shaudell Irvin to the line. He misses, but he almost got his own rebound. That was a good hustle. Estes. That's Jordan Estes. I think that you got two Estes brothers. And that three-pointer is good by Matt Wood. So New Creation got some threes to fall. Here's Hamilton. Darnell Hamilton, no good. And we got 5 seconds left to go here until the half. They're going to call a foul on New Creation, and Liam Holcutt's going to go to the line for two. Or no, Darnell Hamilton is. The outstanding defensive end for Coach Brunson last season. And he's only a junior, so, we're going to be seeing him next year as well. As Hamilton makes the first. And Coach Gordon's got a young team. I mean, he does have, I'm looking at he does have two seniors. He misses, but what a job by Hamilton to get the rebound. Stokes up. Hamilton, another offensive rebound, and it's not going to matter because the time expired. But Calvary is going to go to the locker room with a 48-25 lead over New Creation as you're watching Saturday afternoon basketball on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Football is back, and the only thing that makes it better is some delicious food. from Zaxby's. They're a proud sponsor of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And I can tell you that everyone on this team loves their chicken. Get all the favorites, such as their signature chicken sandwich, or try the new chicken finger tacos with your favorite drink. From amazing salads, wings, chicken fingers, and some of the best drinks around, there isn't a better way to enjoy our broadcast without getting some fantastic meals from Zaxby's. Check out the two here in Phoenix City, one off Crawford Road and the other on US 80. Thank you again to Zaxby's for sponsoring Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And make sure you call them for all your catering and tailgating needs this football season. Football is...
My name is Sergeant Jason Swells, and this is my CVCC story. Class sizes were not too large. The professors in each class had time to talk. It was almost like a one-on-one experience. CVCC did prepare me for my career. They made sure you knew the subject before you walked out of the class, before you took the test. They dedicated 100% of themselves to it. It's safe for anybody who's deciding or thinking about going into criminal justice. CVCC has got my vote all day long because they're on top of their game. My name is Sergeant Jason Swells, and this is my CVCC story. Class sizes were not too large. The professors in each class had time to talk. It was almost like a one-on-one experience. CVCC did prepare me for my career. They made sure you knew the subject before you walked out of the class, before you took the test. They dedicated 100% of themselves to it. It's safe for anybody who's deciding or thinking about going into criminal justice. CVCC has got my vote all day long because they're on top of their game. My name
Georgia-Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to one of our presenting sponsors, Buffalo Rock, and their partnership with everything that we do. And without businesses like Buffalo Rock, we wouldn't be able to go cover softball, volleyball games, every type of high school sport you can think of, local college games, and professional. So thank you to those businesses that support us, and specifically Buffalo Rock. And next time you're watching a Georgia-Alabama Sports Live broadcast after a nice long day, why not enjoy it with a nice, refreshing sorry? The best lemon lime soda around. Thank you to Sorry and Buffalo Rock for our partnership on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Georgia
We're at the half. Calvary leads New Creation Christian Academy 48-25 as we're here on this Saturday afternoon. Here's some of the games that happened last night. The Harris County girls ended up defeating Griffin as they go to 7-4 on the season. We had Mundy's Mill ended up defeating the Northside boys 62-57 in a big region contest. Central was able to get a big win over Auburn, and that was on the road. That was in Auburn as they won that game by a score of 68-53 to go to 16-4 on the season. Opelika 18-3 on the season, beating Smith Station 66-54. It was Glenwood over Northside Methodist Academy 71-51. And the games you saw on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Pacelli, the number 1 team in the GIAA, taking on the number 3 team in the 7A AHSAA, the Dothan Wolves. They ended up winning that contest 63-59. And Spencer, who was down by 14 with 4 minutes to go, had a chance down by 1 to win the game. However, they did fall to Sumter County 52-51. As Sumter County goes to 2-0 in the region, Spencer goes to 1-1. Here's the action that's happening today. Brookstone is on the road in Barnesville, taking on Lamar County. Carver is hosting Providence Christian Academy. That will be at 6 o'clock later tonight. Russell County is hosting Pike Road, as the girls will tip off at 2:30. The boys will tip off at 4. Right now, the Glenwood Lady Gators are in action, taking on an old AISA rival, Pike Liberal Arts, as that just got underway about 20 minutes ago. The boys will be tipping off at 3. That is the scheduled tip-off. And then we got a pretty busy slate of games next week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Should be fun. All these region contests that are going to be happening. You know that Georgia Alabama Sports Live has got you covered. All right, start of the second half. Calvary, they will get the ball. Dylan Hostin is in there and still have not seen TJ Benson. And as Hostin misses the shot, gets his own rebound. Hostin pump fake, off the glass and in. Dylan Hostin's had a fantastic game so far. And knowing Coach Gordon, it could be just rest. You had a back-to-back. You played a region opponent last night. He's wanting to rest his star that is the leading scorer as Josh Jackson makes that one. TJ Benson, who averages 19.8 points a game. But he does play a lot of minutes as that rattles in and out. And then that one is good. So good job by New Creation to get the shot in the putback. It's now 50-27. Trying to make sure the scoreboard was right. Here's Tyler Freeman. Little finger roll off the glass and in. Oh, look at Josh Jackson with a steal. And he makes it. You know, he's a wide receiver for Coach Brunson. He could play a little DB for Coach Brunson as well. That was a great interception. What a play by Matt Wood to get the 3, and it's now 54-30. Coach Gordon wants a timeout. So just a reminder, these are all the games that are happening on Tuesday. Of course, Calvary will be at the Land taking on Pacelli. Brookstone is hosting Westfield School. Russell County is hosting Rehoboth. We've got Shaw taking on Spencer. Kendrick taking on Columbus. Hardaway taking on Jordan. Central's taking on Opelika. Glenwood is taking on Beulah. Smith Station is taking on Auburn, and Harris County is taking on Starrs Mill. That's a pretty busy slate of games for a Tuesday night. The big question is, where will Georgia-Alabama Sports Live be? All right, 6:28 left to go here in the third. Calvary with the ball. There's a foul on New Creation. It's only the first team foul by the Crusaders. And it's really good to see Dylan Hostin just get back into basketball shape. And he only played 5 games, played in his 5th game last night against Strong Rock, just to get out there to get some valuable minutes. Shepard over to Hostin. In the corner, Freeman. Tyler Freeman back out to Josh Jackson. Jackson, pull-up jumper, good. It is 56-30. Little Euro step goes out of play and back to the Knights. Here comes Hostin. Being guarded by Baldwin. Hostin, pull-up jumper. Good! What a shot by Dylan Hostin. 58-30 is your score. Matt Wood. Back out to Estes. Stolen by Freeman. Here comes Hurd. All the way and in. 30-point lead for Calvary. That three-pointer is good by Matt Wood. Another three. Austin, jumper. Oh, he's got a sweet shot. I tell you, Dylan Hostin, he has got all the fundamentals of being a player that can shoot, rebound, steal, block shots, play a little defense. Great seeing him back in the lineup. That's going to be fun on Tuesday to see a fully healthy Calvary team going up against Pacelli. Little bounce pass. Jackson. What a move by Josh Jackson. It is now 64-33. Rebounded by Liam Anderson. Irwin. 3. Misses. Does get his own rebound. Back out to Freeman. Freeman passes. Jackson. Irwin. 3. Misses. It's rebounded by Kelly. Kelly, no good. That's going to be rebounded by Freeman. Oh, what a steal by Flournoy. Another steal. Irwin, 3, no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Back out to Jackson. Freeman, no good. Well, you're up by 31. Just keep shooting because eventually those shots are going to fall. That's going to be an offensive foul. I know that Coach Gordon is going to have his team ready for Tuesday. That is the game right now. Calvary 1-0 in the region. We know how much a hostile environment Pacelli's going to be. Calvary's going to bring their fans as well. Both shots are good by Matt Wood. Shot is up, missed by Freeman, but Freeman gets another offensive rebound. It's going to stay right here with the Knights. With 3:22 left to go in the third. It's safe to say that Calvary's had a good day this afternoon. As Holcutt shoots, no good. That's going to be rebounded by Jackson. Irwin, three, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Back out to Freeman. Freeman, jumper, missed. It's rebounded by Kelly. Oh, what a steal by Jackson again. Oh, he was going for the dunk. Irwin comes up with it. Back over to Jackson. Back out to Freeman. Freeman driving up and in. What a beautiful move by Tyler Freeman. And that's going to be foul on Calvary. And going to the line will be Noah Kelly. He makes the first. Sebastian Hurd going to check back into the game for the Knights, the 8th grader. And Kelly makes them both. Back over to Freeman. Looking for the screen. Passes it to Holcutt. Little pump fake. Puts up a little alley-oop pass for Liam Anderson. That's going to be a foul. That was definitely not a shot. That was a little pass for Liam Anderson. We got 2:22 left to go here in the third. Tyler Freeman will inbounds it. Inbounds pass to Anderson. Anderson got it blocked. What a block by Raiden Gunsby. But Calvary gets it back. Freeman back out to Holcutt. Baseline. Holcutt doubled. Kicks it out to Irwin, and we got a whistle. And it's going to go back to New Creation. Out of McDonough. They are in the GAPPS. Went to the quarterfinals last year. And a steal by Irwin. Shaudell Irwin, up and in. Here's another three-pointer that's no good by Matt Wood. He likes to shoot it. Calvary with a 68-37 lead here in the third. Freeman. Back out to Holcutt. Over to Irwin. Hurd, nice pass to Anderson with a double team. And that was a foul. That's going to be on Gunsby, and who are they going to give the foul to? Gunsby or Carey? One of those teams, one of those players. Got Pierce checking back into the game. Off the inbounds. Anderson fires a three. No good. That's going to be rebounded by Carey. And that will be a foul on Calvary Christian. So the Lady Knights dropped a contest last night to Strong Rock. Strong Rock, only has one loss on the season. They look like a team in that region that's going to be competing with Pacelli. But they'll regroup. The Lady Knights will be playing the Pacelli Lady Vikings on Tuesday as well at the LAN. You'll see Michaela Reed going up against Grace Smith. That's the guard matchup. Of course, Pacelli's got Michaela Hosley. Tamaya Ransom, Ivana Thomas. They've got a very deep lineup. But Calvary with Michaela Reed and then the addition of Jade Irvin. Nice play by Liam Anderson over to Irwin, the sibling of Jade, Shawdell Irwin. Over to Freeman. Freeman inside to Anderson. Anderson kicks it back out to Freeman. Freeman fires a three. No good. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson puts up a shot, missed, and Irwin comes out of nowhere to get the rebound, and then it will be a foul on New Creation with 25 seconds left to go here in the third. So going to the line is Shawdell Irwin, who is averaging 13.2 points a game. He is third on the team in scoring. As he makes the first. And he makes them both. Carey with it. Over to Wood. Back out to Carey. Good defense by Hokut. Got to get it off. Wood for three. Rattles in and out. Four seconds. 3 seconds. Shot by Irwin is off the mark, but we played three here, and Calvary Christian leads 70-37. Correction, 69-37. I had to make sure the scoreboard's right. We got one more quarter to go as Calvary's on top over New Creation Christian Academy. We'll be back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a great deal on a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC full-size truck? Check them out. Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama. Take your choice. A brand new 2024 Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks, discounted up to $15,000 off, or 0% financing, plus no payments till springtime. Here at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, get ready to smile.
We got one more quarter to go. New Creation with the ball. Will inbounds it to start the fourth. It's Wood with the double. And that's going to be stolen by Nate Stokes. Stokes up, no good. Rebounded by Pierce. Over to Wood. Wood, a little floater. And that's going to be pulled down by Nate Stokes. Here comes Latta and Shepard back into the game. Shepard drives, no good, but that's going to be a foul on New Creation. So because of the margin of victory, they changed the quarters. It would normally be an 8-minute quarter. They have switched it to 6-minute quarters. As Manny Shepard makes the first. He makes them both. So it's now a 6-minute quarter. So with 5:19 left to go. Wood. They're just moving it around. Baldwin. Shot is no good. They're just pulling down that rebound. There's Baldwin getting his own rebound. And we're going to get a foul with 5:05 left to go here in the fourth. Calvary trying to get their 6th win of the season as they get ready for Pacelli on Tuesday. Inside and ripped down by Darnell Hamilton. What a steal. Here comes Calvary. Latta. That's going to be a turnover on Calvary. Three-pointer by Wood is off the mark, rebounded by Latta. Good steal by Estes. Estes. Wood, a little floater off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Stokes. Comes Shepard. Latta on the left wing. Stokes, the top of the key, swings it over to Shepard on the far side. Shepard passes it to Stokes. Stokes gives it over to Latta. Rebounded by Hamilton. Got a new 24. New 30. Hamilton. Up and good. He had a couple of offensive rebounds on that sequence, but Darnell Hamilton was able to get it. That three-pointer is good by Matt Wood. And that gets blocked by Pierce. That's his third three-pointer of the game. Shepard. Over to Evangeliza, back over to Stokes. Latta inside to Hamilton. And that is stolen. And then all the way up and in is Caleb Estes. It is now 73-42. Shepard, that is short. It's going to go out of bounds. Going to stay right here with the Knights. With 2:43 left to go here in the fourth. Stokes, corner three. Off the mark, but that's an over and back on Darnell Hamilton. Calvary's been in control of this game the entire time. They've been able to do what they want. And they've played this entire game without their leading scorer, TJ Benson. That shot is up and good by Luke Pierce. Pierce is a pretty good post player for New Creation. And they're going to be fine in the GAPPS. This is one of the top teams in the GAPPS. It's just that Calvary making that transition to the GIAA. They're playing GIAA teams. They still have GAPPS teams on the schedule. And we know this New Creation Christian Academy team is going to be good, competing against GAPPS teams. They will take on Community Christian on Tuesday. Wood fires a three, and Latta comes up with a rebound. Latta over to Shepard. Back over to Latta, top of the key. Swings it over to Stokes. Right wing. Stokes puts a floater. Hamilton with a rebound. Off the glass. Gets his own rebound. What a physical presence Hamilton's been. Evangelisa. Stokes. Corner three. No good. And New Creation got an easy bucket there by Matt Wood. It's now 73-46. Evangelista, three, no good. Got a minute to go here in this game. Oh, what a behind-the-back pass by Noah Kelly. Here comes Latta. And Caleb Estes ends up taking it. Kelly. Wood. 3 is good. He's got 4 of those. What a job that Matt Wood has done for New Creation. 33 seconds. Evangelista. Back over to Latta. Latta drives the paint. Lost a shoe. But that's going to be an offensive foul on Latta. Well, New Creation, they can try to cut this to 20. I would say that would be just a positive note leading this game. And like we saw last night, no lead is safe. As Spencer was down by 14 with 4 minutes to go and almost won the game. Stokes with a rebound. Oh, what a steal. Steal by Estes. Another 3. Shoots it, and it's good. That was Jordan Estes. And I tell you, New Creation kind of made it interesting there in the last 2 minutes of the game. They lose by 21 to Calvary Christian. Calvary goes to 6-8 on the season. New Creation goes to 7-7. And of course, we've got to pick an Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. And we're going to go ahead and give it to Dylan Hostin, who looked outstanding. And congratulations. Calvary wins it 73-52. Thank you for watching another episode, another sporting event on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Don't forget, we've got plenty of basketball action next week. Hope everybody has a great afternoon, and we'll see you next time.